Lady Devils. Girls basketball going to finish up in second place when it comes to playoff time in about a week. We'll mention tonight's ball game right here at Western Boone High School. Going to feature the Hamilton Heights Huskies, 9-4 on the season, going against the Western Boone Stars at 5-4. We will mention the Western Boone Stars started their season for basketball on December 10th. That's boys basketball. We'll mention they did win Class 2A, Sectional 37. They started in 37. They ran the table. That was Coach Justin Pelly. Tell you what, pretty good ball team. They had one last year, too. They've won 2 consecutive 2A titles. Last year, they did it from the Sectional 38 position. We'll mention this game looking like a good ball game. Should be a good ball game, at least on paper. Both teams excited to play basketball tonight. The Huskies will wear orange. They'll wear all orange. And the Western Boone Stars are going to wear red, white, and blue, primarily white. Home team. They're meeting at right there in front of the bench right there, talking with the officials. 3 officials for tonight's ball game. 3 captains from Western Boone. 2 captains in the meeting right there from Hamilton Heights. We'll mention also, taking place tonight, we're going to let you know that a year ago, 2018, 2019, Western Boone and Hamilton Heights, they were going to play at Hoosier Gym in Knightstown, but Mother Nature had a different idea. They didn't get to play. It was a bit slick. Couldn't make the trip, either team. They had to decide, make a brand new date. They got back together. They played on January 22nd a year ago. And Western Boone and Hamilton Heights, it was the Huskies, 67-65, a good ball game. We'll mention a little bit about each school here tonight. We'll talk first about the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Hamilton Heights Huskies. The Huskies are a Class 3A school, Sectional 24. That sectional will happen at Newcastle High School. In their sectional will be Delta, Yorktown, Newcastle, Hamilton Heights, Muncie Burris, and Jay Kelly. We'll mention the principal at Hamilton Heights High School is Jared Mason. The athletic director is Kurt Ogden. The athletic secretary is Lee Ann Moffitt. We'll remind you Hamilton Heights High School is located at 25802 State Road 19, Arcadia, Indiana, 46030. You can dial them up in the office at Hamilton Heights, 317-984-3551. You can find them on the web at IHSAA The Huskies wear the colors orange, brown, and white. They perform in the Hoosier Conference. They're in the East Division. There's an East and a West. There are 10 teams total in the Hoosier Conference. In the East Division, presently, it's Hamilton Heights, 3-0. They're 9-4 overall. Followed up by Tipton. Tipton 2-1, 11-2. Northwestern 2-1. They're 9-3. Lewis Cass, they're 0-2. They're 6-4. Western 0-3. They're 8-4 in the West Division. It's Twin Lakes. They're 0-2. They're 8-5 overall. Central Catholic, they're 1-0. They're 8-2 overall. Followed up by West Lafayette, 1-0. They're 6-5 overall. Then Rensselaer Central, they're 0-2. They're 4-5 overall. In Benton Central, they're 0-2. They're 2-9 overall. We'll mention the Huskies. As mentioned, they're 9-4 on the season. They're 3-0 in the Hoosier East. They will play Tipton, the final opponent, in the Hoosier East. They'll play Tipton at home. It'll be a Husky home game it'll be January 31st. And we'll mention Hamilton Heights currently per game average offensively 63.8. They're giving up 58.1 defensively. The head coach of the Huskies is Chad Ballinger. We'll mention the next game on the agenda for Hamilton Heights will be Saturday, January 25th. It'll be Hamilton Heights traveling to Sheridan. 7:30 start time for the varsity. We'll talk a little bit about the Western Boone Stars. The Western Boone Stars right here, gym capacity, 2,423. The Western Boone Stars are Class 2A. They're in Sectional 38. There are 6 in their sectional. Their sectional will take place right here at Western Boone, a beautiful facility. We'll also mention in their sectional will be Clinton Prairie, Rossville, Seeger, Western Boone, Carroll, that's out of Flora, and Fountain Central. The principal at Western Boone High School is Brent Miller. The athletic director is Jeremy Dexter. The athletic secretary is Jennifer Bales. Jennifer Bales, she was most instrumental for putting me in sports. We are thankful. We'll also mention Western Boone High School is located at 1205 North State Road 75. That's in Thorntown, Indiana, 46071. I'll mention in Thorntown, you've got Stookies. I've already spoken to one Hamilton Heights person. They dined at Stookies before they got here. It's a beautiful place to be. We'll also mention you can dial them up at Western Boone High School at 765-482-6143. On the web, you can find them at weibo.weiboschools.org. They wear the colors red, white, and blue. They perform in the Sagamore Conference. There are 8 in their conference. In their conference, it's Danville, Tri-West, Lebanon, Crawfordsville, Western Boone, Southmont, North Montgomery, and Frankfort. We'll mention Western Boone when against Frankfort last night. Western Boone victorious. So we'll mention there's 4:34 on the game clock. I'll mention they play some good music right here. Exactly my taste of music. 80s sounding pretty good. 4:25 clock rolling down. A little bit of a danger zone playing right now. And then we'll mention bringing you this contest tonight is going to be Bowl 32. That's out of Noblesville. Clean for You. They're in Cicero. Irish Rubber Company. Smith Jewelers. Lisa Stokes Bear. Adler Law Office. Ace Scrap Metal. Fritz and Associates. Main Street Mortgage. Indiana Express Rentals. Sign Production. And the Combine Cafe. Their broadcast support sponsors. They make it good. They allow us to bring the game to the listening ear. We are thankful to be here. We'll also mention tonight's ball game is being simulcast. Simulcast live audio. That's HamiltonCountyTelevision.com. Hamilton County Television, we'll mention, that's more schools, more sports, more coverage, along with PutMeInSports.com, bringing this game to you tonight. We're at Western Boone. It's a beautiful facility. I tell you, the outside is nice. They've got Frizz Quadrata lettering up above, up on the school. It's offset. It's a beautiful place to be tonight when it's as cold as it is outside. Tell you what, that wind picked up, and Brian Wilkes is the best. He's one of the best meteorologists that there is. Brian Wilkes, he's an 86 graduate from high school. We'll also mention the Indiana Pacers. Let you know the Indiana Pacers, they're playing some good ball right now. They got a win last night. They defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves. That was a home game. They defeated the Timberwolves the night before as an away game up in Minnesota. They got the win last night, 116-114. It was a good one. The Pacers have 4 wins in a row. They're getting ready to start a road trip. It's going to be a 5-game road trip on the West Coast. 5 in a row. They'll play Sunday. Sunday it'll be an 8 p.m. ball game. That's an off-caller time for a Sunday, but they're going to play January 19th Sunday on the road at Denver Nuggets. With the Indiana Pacers, they're in second place in the Eastern Conference Central Division. So first buzzer sounds. There's a couple minutes left. Huskies are back out of the locker room. They're taking some shots at their own leisure. We'll mention the Western Boone Stars. They're out of the locker room. They're over in the bench area. I've been granted a nice position up here to bring the game to the listening ear. I am thankful. Good place to be. Should be a good ball game. And I'm 1:23 clock rolling down. We've got starting lineups, and that's courtesy of both head coaches. We are thankful. Hamilton Heights Huskies, Western Boone Stars. We've been in here before, been some good games. Hamilton Heights and Western Boone right here in this facility. I will mention my daughter played volleyball. She went to Brebeuf 4 years. Her freshman years, they went to the final at Ball State. They did not win the final in Class 3A, but they played again. I'll mention her senior season. They went through right here at Western Boone, and Western Boone might have been the regional, might have been the semi-state, but Western Boone gave them the most difficult task to continue. It went 5 games, and I tell you what, when they'd call a timeout, the Western Boone coach and their team would go out in the hallway to converse during a timeout. Nothing wrong with that. It was just loud in here, and I'm thankful to be in the same place tonight that my daughter was when she was a senior. So 15 seconds, clock's going to roll down. They're getting ready to play the national anthem. We're going to set this down, listen to public address. Sportsman Creed at Western Boone. Our national anthem. Our national anthem sounded marvelous. Female vocals. 8 minutes on the game clock. They're going to introduce the starting lineups here. 7:35 on the wristwatch. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the visiting Hamilton Heights Huskies. They'll start like this. Number 0, that's Gus Etchison, 25.5 points average per ball game. Gus got 34 last night. We'll mention he's a junior. He's 6 feet tall. We'll mention Isaac Hickok. He wears number 2. Isaac Hickok, 4 points per game average. He got 8 points last night. He shot 3 for 4 from the field. He's a senior, 6'3". Starting third in position tonight, we'll mention it's number 14. That's Brent Pennington. Brent Pennington, 5-point average per ball game. Nearly 2 rebounds per ball game. We'll mention he shoots 39% from the field. That's 3-point field. And he's a senior. He's 6'1". Number 23, starting fourth for the Huskies tonight. He started last night. That's Luke Carroll. Luke Carroll, 2.6 average offensively, 3.3 on the boards. He got 2 last night. He's a sophomore, 6'4". Final starter in the Huskies lineup, number 24, that's Hudson Hostetler, 5.6 average per game, 4.1 rebound average per game. He got 7 boards last night. He's a senior, 5'8". Also starting for the Western Stars. Western Stars will start like this. Number 3, it's Cortez Stoudemeyer, 15-point average per game, 3.9 rebounds. He's a senior, 5'10". Also starting number 21, 12.4 per game, 6.8 average on the boards. That's Spencer Wright. He's a senior, 6'1". 22 is Connor Hole, 8.1 average per game, senior, 5'11". They're going to jump it up right now. Brett Weddington, number 23, senior, 6 foot. Tip goes to Hamilton Heights in the front court. Also starting tonight, number 24, Jake Jones, 5.1 average. He's a senior, 6'2". Ball's in the front court, Hamilton Heights. Working it around the perimeter. Out beyond the arc is Hudson Hostetler. He'll take it out top. He'll work to Brent Pennington. He'll dribble in. They'll go baseline. He'll dish off in the paint. 2-point bucket. I take that back. We're going to have Johnny Cameron. Johnny Cameron gets the start tonight. Johnny Cameron, 2 points off the glass. Hamilton Heights, 2-0. 7:25 on the game clock. Working the right side with the basketball. Western Boone, first possession. They'll bounce it down low. Spencer Wright, he'll go baseline, kick it back out. Behind the arc, 3-point arc. They'll go right corner baseline. Behind the arc, shot wouldn't go. 3-point land taken by number 3, Cortez Stoudemeyer. Back the other direction, inside the arc. 2-point bucket, good. That's number 11, Lucas Letzinger. Lucas Letzinger getting a start tonight. 4-0 contest, Hamilton Heights in front. Ball's in the front court. Spencer Wright. They'll bring it out top. They'll move it around. That's number 23, Brett Weddington. Brett Weddington, pretty good running back. He can get the first down when you need it. Outside the arc, 3-point shot, good. Number 22, Connor Hole. In the front court, Hamilton Heights. Pretty quick pace so far in this ball game. 6:30 left. 4-3 contest. Hamilton Heights by 1. Ball's in the front court on the dribble going baseline. Going to be a reverse layup. Got the bucket. Number 24, Hudson Hostetler. Hostetler for 2. 6-3 contest. Hamilton Heights by 3. Balls in the front court. Western Boone Stars on the dribble out top. Number 23, Brett Weddington. He'll work it left side on the dribble. Number 3, point guard, Cortez Stoudemeyer. He's a senior. Works the right side, Spencer Wright. Spencer Wright trying to bounce it low. Sticking his hand out there, going to bump it free and pick up the basketball on a steal is Isaac Hickok. Back the other direction, Hamilton Heights in the front court. Behind the arc, Lucas Letzinger out top to Isaac. They'll go free throw line with Johnny Cameron. Back to Isaac, go behind the arc. Work it right side, behind the arc once again, dropping it down low. Johnny Cameron, turnaround jumper in the lane, shot wouldn't go. Good entry pass from Brent Pennington, just wouldn't go. Back the other direction on the rebound, Spencer Wright. He'll go to the corner, they'll bring the ball back out. Number 23, Brett Weddington. He's a 6-foot senior. Out top, couple of steps behind the arc. 3-point shot, good. Number 3, Cortez Stoudemeyer. He shoots 28% from behind the arc. He's 13 for 44. We're going to left side with the basketball. Going baseline, Brent Pennington kicks it back out behind the arc. Hudson Hostetler. Out top, they'll reset the offense. Isaac Hickok moving around the perimeter. They'll reverse it. They'll go back out top to work the basketball. Touches the hands of Lucas Letzinger. Down the hands of Hudson Hostetler out top. Working against him, number 3, Cortez Stoudemeyer. They'll toss it down low. Entry pass, got the bucket. off the glass. 6'4" Johnny Cameron. Pretty good entry pass from Brent Pennington. 8-6 contest. Hamilton Heights by 2. Behind the arc, on the dribble to go baseline, off the glass. They're going to call an offensive foul. Foul's going to be whistled. Number 21, Spencer Wright. He'll pick up his first foul in the ball game. Spencer Wright went baseline. Try to go off the glass. Picks up the charge, and they'll give the ball back to Hamilton Heights. Going to be the first foul for the home team. First foul in the ball game. It's Spencer Wright. He has one. 4:25 on the game clock. Huskies cross the timeline at a trot pace. Hudson Hosteller. They work it right side to the corner. Isaac Hickok. Outside, Brent Pennington. He'll dribble baseline. He'll go off the glass shot. When he go, rebound, Stoudemeyer. He'll go back the other direction, cross the timeline. Out top, he'll pop a shot. He's open. Rimmed out, wouldn't go. Ball's loose, picked up by Johnny Cameron on the rebound. Back the other direction. Behind the arc, Brent Pennington. He'll dribble the lane. He'll stop and pop a shot at 14 feet. Nothing but net. Straight away, that's Brent Pennington for 2. 10-6 contest. Huskies by 4. 3:48 on the game clock. We're in the first quarter. Ball game tonight, Saturday night. We're at Western Boone High School. 10-6 contest. In the front court on the dribble. They'll work it down low. That's number 20, Caleb Freeman. Took the shot off the glass, got it. Freeman for 2. They'll work it right side. It's 10-8. Hamilton Heights by 2. Huskies in the front court. They'll go to the corner. 3-point shot on the way. Brent Pennington rims off, wouldn't go. Fighting for the board, picked up by Spencer Wright. Spencer Wright drives the lane, goes left side off the glass. They're going to whistle. Whistle, and it's going to be a foul. It's going to be an elbow. They're going to whistle this foul on number 32, Johnny Cameron. He picks up his first foul in the ball game. That's the first on Hamilton Heights. Both teams with 1. 3:14, stepping to the stripe. Right-handed ball player. He'll get the first shot. It'll rim around. It'll fall in. That's number 21, Spencer Wright. He's a 6'1" senior. Spencer Wright, pretty good football player. That's a mild understatement. He'll get one more. Spencer Wright, pretty good right-handed quarterback. Got to see him play his junior year and his senior year. He went on. They won both titles both years. Second shot goes in. 10-10. 10-10 ball game out top. Going to dish it down low. Working it across the timeline. Number 3, Stoudemeyer. He'll go in the lane. He'll go off the glass. Got the bucket. Stoudemeyer for 2. He'll get fouled. He'll shoot one more. 12-10 contest. Western Boone takes their first lead in the ball game. 12-10 contest. Bounce pass, 3-point play opportunity for Cortez Stoudemeyer. He got it. Stoudemeyer shoots 79% from the free throw line. 3 minutes left. First quarter, 13-10. We'll mention the Stars by 3. Out top, they're working out top. They're working to Gus Etchison. He's going to get a foul, absorb a foul. It's going to be a push foul out top of the key. They're going to whistle this foul on number 22, Connor Hole. He'll pick up his first foul in the ball game. That's 2 for the Stars, yet 1 for Hamilton Heights here in the first half, first quarter. On the dribble, lost the handle, pick it back up. That's Lucas Letzinger. Back out top. They'll reset the offense. Number 24, Hudson Hosteller. 2:40 left here in the first quarter. Hudson Hosteller picks up the basketball, kicks it out right side behind the arc. It's Brent Pennington. He'll dish it off to senior teammates. Number 24, Hudson Hosteller. Shot wouldn't go. It was Johnny Cameron. Rimmed out of there, picked up by Spencer Wright going the other way. That's Western Boone Stars. Lost the handle. That was Webbington. They passed it in to him. He lost the handle. It's picked up by Brent Pennington. Huskies going the other direction. They go baseline. Jump shot would go. Gus Etchison rims out. 13-10. Stoudemeyer going to slow it up just a bit. He's a senior. He's probably a seasoned veteran. 13-10. Out top, 3-point shot on the way. Wouldn't go. That was Spencer Wright. Rebound put back. Wouldn't go. He'll get a second opportunity. Second time he got it to go. It's number 22, Connor Hole. 15-10 contest. Working it in the front court. Gus Etchison on the dribble. He'll drive the lane, 14-footer. They're going to call foul. Hamilton Heights. They're going to call foul. Evidently, it's going to be a moving screen is going to be the call. Not a lot of description there, just a whistle and a foul. He walks the other direction, does the official. So substitutions in the ball game. We'll mention Johnny Cameron going to take a breather in the ball game for Hamilton Heights. Number 23, that's Luke Carroll. So with the dish it down low off the glass, that's the Stars. Western Boone gets the bucket. I believe that was 20. Caleb Freeman, 6'4" senior. In the front court, 17-10. Huskies going to square it up. Out top, the point man is Hudson Hosteller. They'll bounce it left side. They'll go left side, or right side, I should say. They go back door, cut. Gus Etchison trying to handle the basketball. And he's going to dribble it. He's going to dribble it on the baseline, but he did about all he could to do what he could with the pass. But they'll go back the other direction. It's 17-10. I think Gus was looking for a taller pass, maybe an airborne. Didn't happen that time. They'll link up. It's all good. 17-10. They'll go baseline. Going to drive. Going to be another offensive foul. Offensive foul on the Western Boone Stars. This one going to be whistled on 22. Connor Hole. He'll pick up the foul. Connor Hole going to pick up his second foul in the ball game. He'll take a breather in the ball game for Western Boone. We're going to see number 12, Garrett Morton. Garrett Morton, he's a sophomore, 5'10" tall. He averages 2 points per ball game. We'll mention inside a minute. 46 seconds left first quarter. 17-10, jump shot. Hudson Hosteller inside the arc, about a 16-footer, left elbow extended. 2-point bucket for Hudson. 17-12. Crossing the timeline, number 3, Cortez Stoutermeyer. Out top, he's occupying the basketball. Stationary dribble. Close to him, guarding him, is Hudson Hosteller. They use the count. He passes it right side to Spencer Wright. Spencer Wright, back pedal dribble. He's going to pull some defense here. He'll dish off the basketball to number 3 once again, Cortez Stoutermeyer. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Hudson Hosteller trying to get a steal. They'll work it behind the arc. They'll work it down low. Lost the handle. It's going to be loose. It's picked up by Spencer Wright. He tried to shot, but it's behind the buzzer. Shot didn't go. We'll go to a first quarter break. At the end of one, the Western Boone Stars 17, the Hamilton Heights Huskies 12. 60-second timeout. We'll mention this game is in part being brought to you by Main Street Mortgage. Main Street Mortgage, a local full-service mortgage broker located in Cicero. Owner Brian Baer has more than 20-plus years of mortgage loan origination experience. Brian offers a full array of mortgage products from no money down to 20% down conventional mortgage loans. He offers personal customer service, expert knowledge of all mortgage loans, and the lowest interest rates you will find. Call today and start saving money now. You can dial Brian Baer at Main Street Mortgage, 317-420-5192. That's 317-420-5192. Brian Baer and Main Street Mortgage, a good combination. We're going to inbound the basketball. It's going to belong to the Western Boone Stars. Huskies got the opening tip. There has been no tie-ups, no jump balls in the first quarter. Bringing it in. Going to be number 3, Cortez Stoutermeyer. Passes it slightly to the backcourt. That's number 5 in the ball game. That's Marcus Stepp. He's a freshman, 5'9". They'll work it through the corner. Cortez Stoutermeyer, 3-point shot. When you go, rebound secured by Brent Pennington. 17-12. Huskies go back the other direction. They're in the lane right there. Going to dish it off. Isaac Hickok in the paint. He'll bounce it down low to Luke Carroll. Going to be a foul call. Luke Carroll has the ball low. A reach in. Going to be a foul whistled on Western Boone. They're going to whistle this foul. We'll double check here. Number 20, Caleb Freeman. He picked up his first foul in the ball game. That's 4 on Western Boone. Hamilton Heights with 3. Out top, left of center. Wouldn't go. Might have been a 3 if it had went. Might have been straddling the line. Wouldn't go. That was Gus Etchison back the other direction. 17-12. Western Boone by 5. They'll work it down low. That's Webington. He'll take a shot. He'll buy a foul. The foul was legitimate. He took a shot. He got Luke Carroll off his feet. And Luke Carroll going to pick up his first foul in the ball game. Luke Carroll has one. Both teams have 4 each. They're in the first half. We're in the second quarter. 7:16 left. First shot, nothing but net. That's number 23, Brett Wethington. Brett Wethington steps to the line. He shoots 67%. Second shot up, wouldn't go, short off the rim. Rebound secured by Hudson Hosteller. To the front court, he'll dribble in. He's got a pass, he'll bring it back out. Converging defense, number 20, Caleb Freeman. Whistle in the front court. The Huskies going to bring it in bounds. Going to be a foul whistled on Western Boone. They're going to whistle this foul on number 3, Cortez Stoudemire. He picks up number 1. That's foul number 5 here in this first half on Western Boone. As mentioned, Hamilton Heights with 4. 7 minutes left. We're in the second quarter on the drive. Dribble. They kick it behind the arc. 3-point shot on the way. He squared up and nailed it. Nothing but net. That's Brent Pennington. Brent Pennington shoots 39% from the stripe. That's on the season. So 6:42 on the game clock. Working out top, Spencer Wright around the perimeter. Tosses it to Caleb Freeman. Back out top to work it to Wethington. Left side, Marcus Stepp with the basketball. Guarding him closely. Right there, Hamilton Heights, Isaac Hickok. They'll move it around the perimeter now. In the hands of Spencer Wright. They'll work it down low. They'll go off in the paint. Take a shot off. Try to go off the glass. Wouldn't go. That was Western Boone, number 20, Caleb Freeman. Back the other direction, Gus Etchison. Short off the rim, wouldn't go. 3-point land. Rebound secured by Isaac Hickok. He goes right back up. He was looking for an outlet. No outlet. He turns around, goes off the glass, got the bucket. Isaac Hickok for 2. 18-17, a 1-point advantage. Gus Etchison trying to jump the route right there, and he only got the steal. He goes out of bounds. They'll keep the ball in the front court. That's Western Boone. So coming out of the ball game right now for Western Boone, number 20, that's Caleb Freeman. He'll take a breather. He's getting a talk right now. Coach Josh Burkett, conversation with him. It's all about working for tomorrow. So 5:56 on the game clock. Going to be brought in by Stoudemire. Used it in number 5, Marcus Stepp, back to Stoudemire. 18-17, 5:50 left. We're in the second quarter. We're at Western Boone High School. That's right off of State Road 32, pretty close, 75. So they're working around the perimeter, left corner baseline. They'll bring it back out. That Stepp. They're going to call it a foul on the screen. So they're going to whistle this foul on Western Boone. 24, Jake Jones. These officials are taking up there, cleaning up the ball game. We're going to have a good second half. 5:31 on the game clock. Huskies across the timeline. On the dribble stationary is Hudson Hosteller. Guarding him is Stoudemire. They work at right side, Isaac Hickok. Hickok back around, kicks it back around to Luke Carroll. They get the ball back to Isaac to move it left side around the perimeter. Gus Etchison. Now near the corner, Hudson Hosteller. He'll dribble in, he'll dish it back. Johnny Cameron off the glass wouldn't go. We'll mention Luke Carroll ends up with the basketball on the board. Gus Etchison, he's left elbow extended. He'll dribble in now. He'll take a baseline floater, wouldn't go. Shot wouldn't go, but the putback is good. That's teammate number 2. Number 2 right there, that's Isaac Hickok for 2. 19-18, Hamilton Heights recaptures the lead by 1. So we're going down top. Spencer Wright, left of center, 3-point shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Gus Etchison. Crossing the timeline, Gus Etchison. They're working left side, working in the paint. They go off the glass, got the bucket. Gus Etchison, left side, uses the glass. 3-point leader, Hamilton Heights, 21-18. Crossing the timeline is Stoudemire. That's Cortez Stoudemire, works at right side. Spencer Wright, number 21. They're working left side with the basketball now. Number 24, that's Jake Jones. Jake Jones in the ball game, and they work at right side. Wethington, that's Brett Wethington. Out top, they'll move it back to Jones. 24, Jake Jones, he's a senior, 6'2". They'll work it back to Spencer Wright. Looking for a good shot, and they'll work it shot outside, 3-point land, wouldn't go. Shot taken by Stoudemire. Both Karams finally picked up, or in the hands of Gus Etchison. They're going to paint. They go off the glass, put some English on it, it'll fall in. Trying to pick up the charging foul, no foul called. Got to be careful. Got to make sure you get a little Little something there. He can't flop. But that particular call not called much. So 23-18. They'll work it left side, outside the paint, baseline. Jump shot wouldn't go. Shot taken there, 24, Jake Jones. They'll work it left side with the basketball. That's Gus Etchison behind the arc. He'll work the basketball. He's working against number 23, Brett Wethington. 23-18, Huskies by 5 on the dribble. Baseline, he'll take a shot. He'll go off the glass. It'll fall in. That's Gus Etchison for 2. 25-18, 7-point advantage for Hamilton Heights. 2:58 on the game clock. Out top, stationary dribble. He'll move it left side now. That's Stoudemire. He'll work it right side. They'll work it down low. Wethington rimmed off, wouldn't go. Rebound out of there, Johnny Cameron. 25-18. They'll go to the corner. Baseline 3 on the way. Rimmed off. That was Isaac Hickok. Popcorn popper fell out of there. 25-18. 7-point advantage. Hamilton Heights, they'll go baseline. Right there, 21, Spencer Wright. Tried to push it back out. Going to be deflected and picked up by Hamilton Heights. Picked up there by Isaac Hickok. He dishes off to Johnny Cameron. Cameron off the glass, left side. 2-point bucket, good. 27-18. Hamilton Heights going to sub next dead ball. It's going to be number 1, Noah Linville. There's going to be a dead ball now. Going to have a timeout called on the floor. 27-18. Hamilton Heights in front. 2:09 left here in the half. We're in the second quarter. This game is also in part being brought to you by Adler Attorneys. We'll mention you can find him on the web at www.noblesvilleattorney.com. They'll help you with family law, personal injury, estate planning, litigation, guardianship, real estate law. That's personal service, dependable counsel. They're located at 136 South 9th Street, Noblesville, Indiana, 46060. You can dial them up at 317-773-1974. That's Raymond M. Adler, Seth R. Wilson. You can reach Raymond M. Adler by email. That's Ray, the @ NoblesvilleAttorney.com. Seth R. Wilson, you can reach him on email. That's Seth, the @ NoblesvilleAttorney.com. That's Adler Attorneys in Noblesville. So second buzzer going to sound. Hamilton Heights, Western Boone, back out on the surface. Timeout, 60-second timeout. 2:09 going to be inbound in front of the scorer's bench. It'll be inbound by number 22 back in the ball game, Connor Hole. Connor Hole out top will take the point. He's working with 2 fouls. So work it left side. Basketball, Jake Jones, number 24. Stoudemire right side behind the arc. Working against him is Noah Linville. So working in the paint right there. Elbow left side, picked up the dribble. Out top, Spencer Wright. 1:46 game clock. 27-18. Hamilton Heights by 9. Out top, they'll reverse it back around. It's Spencer Wright. He'll pick it up in the corner. They'll work it down low. They'll go baseline with it. Could be a block shot. They'll get the rebound and put it back up. Wouldn't go. Going to be a foul called. Coming in there getting the block shot is number 23, Luke Carroll. It was clean. Ball came back down right into the hands of the shooter. That's Jake Jones, number 24. He went back up, got fouled with his second attempt. So he's stepping to the line right now. Rimmed around. Shot wouldn't go. He'll get one more. Jake Jones, he's working on that free throw percentage. He's above 50%. He's 54%. He's now 7 for 14. 7 for 14. It's on hang up there, and it fell off. Wouldn't go. 1:27 left. 1:27 clock moving. Hamilton Heights in the front court. Gus Etchison, left side of the gym, opposite of the scorer's bench. He'll work it back around. Down low, Johnny Cameron's trying to handle a hot pass. Might need 2 hands there. That's a hot one. It goes out of bounds off Johnny's hand. So he's going to take a breather. He'll exit the ball game. He'll probably be back. We think so, for sure. Started this ball game. 1:18 left. Stoudemire gets the inbound from Spencer Wright. So 27-18, been stuck there for a little bit, not too long. They work it right side, 22, Connor Hole. Behind the arc, working against him, Gus Etchison. going to try to knock the ball free from behind. That's a tough task. Sometimes you can get it done, but the percentages are not good. Gus Etchison going to pick up a foul. He picks up his first foul in the ball game. We're in the first half. 1:02 left. Going to be brought in front of the Husky bench. It's number 22, Connor Hole. He'll toss it into Stoutermeyer, barely in the backcourt across the timeline on the dribble. 58 seconds left. 27-18, working it right side with the basketball. Spencer Wright, he's got the triple threat. He'll dribble once, pick it back up. Guarding him right there, Isaac Hickok. They'll go baseline. They'll toss it apart right there, and it's going to be picked up by Hamilton Heights. Picked up by Brett Pennington. He dishes it up ahead. Off the glass, 2-point bucket, good. Luke Carroll, sophomore, 6'4". 33 seconds left. 29-18. Out top with the basketball, 22, Connor Hole. He'll dribble in behind the arc. Loose defense being shown right there by Gus Etchison. 20 seconds left. Maybe looking for the final shot of the half or an absolute. 29-18. 12 seconds left. On the dribble out top, Spencer Wright. Getting some instruction from Coach Josh Burkett. They'll work it left side out top. He'll take a shot. He'll shoot 3 times. He faked the shot out top of the key. Got Isaac Hickok off his feet. And Spencer Wright going to earn 3 shots behind the arc. Shot didn't go. He'll shoot 3 right now. That's going to be the first foul in the ballgame. We double check. We believe first foul. We're waiting for the scoreboard right there. And they're double checking. Official right there with the official scorer at the bench. Official scorer wearing a striped shirt. Sitting right here by Zen Small. They'll step up to the line right there. 2.5 left. Spencer Wright, 3 shots. First one rims off, wouldn't go. Spencer Wright at the foul stripe. He's shooting 69%. Before that shot, he was 18 for 26. Second shot, rims around, fell in. 1 for 2. He's got 1 more. Back in the ball game. Brief time here. Going to be number 5, Marcus Stepp. He'll be in the ball game defensive purposes. 2.5 left. Spencer Wright toes it up. He'll have 1 more. Spencer Wright made 1 for 3. Rebound secured. The last shot is the buzzer. Gus Etchison, half court from the left side of the gym. It glasses. That was a truly Randy Whitman shot off the glass. Not sure they're going to allow it. I believe they are. I'm sure I think they allowed that. Did they allow that shot?
I think so. The score went up.
Yeah. If they got some help here, he's letting me know. They think that shot went in. I think it did. The buzzer, I've got headphones on, and I didn't hear buzzer till after he let it go. He was off the glass, off the square. They counted it. Okay, they're going to count it. And the reason they're counting it because they should. 32-19, we're at halftime. 10-minute intermission. A good ball game in the works. Both these teams, they will be in action. We'll mention Hamilton Heights' next game on their agenda is going to be at Sheridan. It's going to be next Saturday. That ought to be a good ball game. Putney and Sports will be there. And we'll also mention Western Boone, their next game. They're going to be at home with Danville on Friday the 24th. That'll be a good ball game also. And I take that back. Yeah, Saturday, Hamilton Heights will be at Sheridan, and that's next week. So keep in mind they're gonna draw for the sectionals, girls sectionals. They're gonna draw for that 5 p.m. on the 26th. That's on Sunday. It's not available on TV. It's available on radio and web stream. We'll mention this game is in part being brought to you by Lisa Stokes Bear. She's a realtor. She's a broker. Century 21 Chiefs, 4929 East 96th Street, Indianapolis. She's experienced. She's knowledgeable. That's Lisa Stokes Bear. Care, concern, helping you find the home that you are looking for. Lisa Stokes Bear. Contact Lisa by phone or by text message, 317-513-4086. Again, that number is 513-4086. Lisa Stokes Bear, Realtor, Broker, Century 21. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Smith's Jewelers. Smith's Jewelers right there in Noblesville, 98 North 9th Street. Great people, great customer service, and great selection. Smith's Jewelers has over 70 years of history providing Noblesville and the surrounding area with fine quality jewelry. Visit Smith's Jewelers on the square in downtown Noblesville. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're open on Saturday. They're open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can dial them up at Smith's Jewelers at 317-773-3383. I will mention 30 to 70% off everything in the store. You can stop by there, see Odell, wish him a good retirement. He's going to retire April 1st. We'll also mention this game being brought to you by Bowl 32. Bowl 32, 3-2 fun. That's at 845 Westfield Road, Noblesville, Indiana. That's right on the west edge, right there at State Road 32. Not far from here. It's a straight shot right there before you get to Noblesville, right beside Pizza Hut and Discount Copies. We'll mention you can dial them up at 317-773-3381. That's bowl32.com. bowl32.com. They have kids parties, bowling, arcade, and more. Laser tag events, amazing food and catering. And we'll mention presently a Taste of 32. That consists of 1 hour of bowling, 1 round of mini golf, 1 game of laser tag. That's Monday through Wednesday, $20 per person, minimum 4 people. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's $25 per person, minimum of 4 people. Fun for all ages. That's Bowl 32 in Noblesville. This game also being brought to you by Irish Rubber Company. Irish Rubber Company since 1956. Irish Rubber Company has been a custom molder of rubber products. Irish Rubber Company, Cicero 46034. That's in Hamilton County. That's right there in downtown Cicero, right by the lights. We'll mention one of the longest existing companies in Cicero, Indiana, Irish Rubber Company. They're located at 10 East Jackson Street. You can dial them up at 317-984-3561, Irish Rubber Company in Cicero. This game also in part being brought to you by Ace Scrap Metal. Ace Scrap Metal, we'll mention, they are located at 1715 East 226th Street, Cicero, Indiana, 46034. Right there where 226th Street meets Highway 31. That's where they're located. That's Ace Scrap Metal, north of Westfield, Indiana, along US 31 northbound. Ace Scrap Metal. They're located on the east side of US 31, just north of State Road 38. Just a hop, skip, and a jump to the north of right there, G.W. Pierce Auto Parts. We'll mention you can find them by telephone. You can reach them by dialing 317-758-5495. And we'll mention they will buy your scrap for cash. That's Ace Scrap Metal. Hold on to your scrap metal. Turn it in right over there at Ace Scrap Metal. They'll turn your scrap metal into dollar bills. 4:06 on the intermission clock. We're at halftime. Hamilton Heights in front, 32-19. Second half on the way. We'll mention this game is also in part being brought to you by Clean for You. That's Clean for You. That's Carrie Campassi. She's the owner. She works out of Cicero, Indiana. You can dial her up by telephone, 317-420-9589. Again, that number is 317-420-9589. 9589. That's residential and commercial cleaning. That's Terry Campassi, shining beyond expectations for more than 10 years. They are currently seeking awesome people. That's clean for you. 317-420-9589. Also bringing this contest to you is Reynolds Farm Equipment and the Combine Cafe. Just north of 266th Street. Take US 31 north to 276th Street. Their location is 1451 East 276th Street at Atlanta, Indiana 46031. By telephone, you can reach them at 317-758-4116. You will not only find Reynolds Farm Equipment there, you'll find John Deere Green. And stop in for a sit-down or a take-out meal at the Combine Cafe. Same location, same friendly faces. That's Reynolds Farm Equipment and the Combine Cafe. We'll also mention this game being brought to you by Indiana Express Rentals. Indiana Express Rentals. They're located at 1708 South 8th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. You can dial them at 317-773-4800. Again, that's Indiana Express Rentals, 317-773-4800. They're authorized dealer for Penske Truck Rentals, one-way and local for households and businesses. Cargo vans up to 26 feet commercial with lift gates. Full line of moving supplies, locally owned and operated since 1998. Owner is on site daily. You can reach Dirk by visiting him by telephone, or you can visit him on site Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That is Indiana Express Rentals. You need to move products or you need to move residents, you can talk to Dirk at Indiana Express Rentals. 46 seconds, clock rolling down. Getting ready for the second half. Ball game in the works right here. Hamilton Heights and Western Boone. 32 seconds. We'll mention the NFL AFC NFC playoffs. It's going to happen tomorrow, the 19th. And you got to agree with me. The NFL this season has been less than predictable. Tomorrow it's going to be Tennessee Titans and Kansas City Chiefs on CBS at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And then after that at 6:40 on Fox, it's going to be Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Super Bowl will be at 6:30 on February 2nd, Miami, Florida. Pro Bowl will be next weekend. It's going to be January 26th. That's on Sunday. And we'll mention the Colts have 3 in the Pro Bowl. Recently added is Ryan Kelly. Darius Leonard, he's more than worthy. He was worthy last year. And Quentin Nelson. Going to inbound the basketball. Front court, Hamilton Heights with the possession. He's on the dribble right now. Out top is Hudson Hosteller. The dribble right side, kick it to the corner. 3-point shot on the way, good. 3-point shot, Brent Pennington from the right corner baseline. Hamilton Heights 35, Western 19. Western Boone, crossing the timeline. They'll work it behind the arc. On the dribble is Webbington, trying to get the steal. Gus Etchison came up empty. Everybody's back up. They work it left side. They work it behind the arc. Out top of the basketball, 21, Spencer Wright picks up his dribble, pops it back out. Stoudemeyer takes the point once again. He'll work it right side. He'll dribble in. They'll go baseline and take a shot. They're going to whistle a foul. It's going to be a foul whistle on Hamilton Heights. Hudson Hosteller going to pick up the foul. He picked up his second foul in the ball game. And I will mention at the stripe right now is Cortez Stoudemire, senior, 5'10". First one rims off, wouldn't go. Get some encouragement on the lane from Wethington in right. Second shot on the way, short off the rim, wouldn't go. Rebound, Isaac Hickok. And the front court now, Hudson Hosteller on the dribble. 7:08, clock moving. We're in the third quarter. 35-19. Pass back to Gus, puts through his hands. Going back the other direction. Shot off the glass, wouldn't go. First time, got the putback. Got his own rebound, that's 22. Connor Hole, 2-point bucket. 35-21. Front court, Hamilton Heights, Hudson Hosteller on the dribble. He'll work it left side behind the arc, Isaac Hickok. He'll work it down low. He'll get it to Gus Etchison. He'll bring it back behind the arc. Out top right side, Brent Pennington. The dribble back, he'll pass it back to Hudson Hosteller. Isaac Hickok. Now to Gus Etchison, back to Isaac. Isaac on the dribble. They'll kick it back out top, lost the handle. You know he's going to try to save it from going over and back. And I tell you what, if this was a soccer game, I guess that was over and back. But in a soccer game, the ball's still in play when the curvature of the ball. But anyway, they give it back to Western Boone. 35-21. 6:20 on the game clock. In the front court, working the basketball. Spencer Wright out top. He'll dish it. They're moving around the perimeter. That's Jake Jones. Back to Stoudemire. Back to Wethington. 3-point shot on the way. Behind the arc left side. Wouldn't go. That was taken by 22. Connor Hole. Back the other direction. Gus Etchison tried to pass it to the corner. It's intercepted and stolen. Go back the other direction. Western Boone. Stoudemire lost the handle. Picking the ball up out of the air right there was Hudson Hosteller. A little bit of some stuff that go down low off the glass. 2-point bucket, good for Spencer Wright. He's a senior. I'm not sure where he'll be next year in college, but they'll be glad to have him. 35-23. I'm speaking of football. I'm not sure. Going to try a palming violation. Going to turn it over. They're going to give it back to Western Boone. 35-23. Going to be inbound in front of the Husky bench. Thrown in right there, 22, Connor Hole. Front court now, out top. Stoudemire works it left side. Spencer Wright, he'll pop a shot. 3-point land, got it. Spencer Wright, right elbow extended. 3-point land, good. 35-26. Out top of the basketball, moving to the corner. We go baseline. Isaac Hickok, he's got a pass through the net. He goes off the glass. Power layup. Isaac Hickok. 37-26. 5 minutes left. We're in the third quarter. Clock moving. Ball's in the front court. Western Boone. Left side behind the arc. Spencer Wright. He'll dribble. He'll pass it to the corner to Wethington. Back to Spencer around the perimeter. 3-point shot. Right side goes out of bounds. Karam's hard off the rim. Spencer Wright was looking to take that ball, put it back in, but it Karam'd over his head. A shot taken by 24, Jake Jones. Hamilton Heights gets the ball back. Johnny Cameron inbounds the basketball backcourt. Side court, we'll say, from 24, Hudson Hosteller. 4:38 on the game clock. Out top, Hudson Hosteller. Going to be an offensive foul. They've been calling the illegal screen. Hamilton Heights going to turn the ball over. They're going to whistle this foul on Gus Etchison. He's got 2 in the contest. They're going to inbound the basketball right there in front of the Husky bench once again. It's going to be number 3, Cortez Stoudemire. Stoudemire pushes it in, crossing the timeline on the dribble. Number 22, Connor Hole. They'll work her right side behind the arc, Spencer Wright. Bounce pass out top, Wethington. Brett Wethington, he'll dish it left side to Stoudemire. They'll work it left side near the corner right there. They move the ball around. Moving the basketball, Wethington. Gets it out right side behind the arc. Spencer Wright on the dribble. He'll go left side, outside the paint. He'll go left-handed off the glass, got the bucket. He was looking for a foul, no whistle, but he got the bucket. It's 37-28. 4 minutes left. Out top of the basketball, Hudson Hosteller. To the corner, Brent Pennington. Out top, Isaac Hickok. Back to the corner, Brent Pennington. Out top, Gus Etchison. Outside, waves back pedal dribble. He'll take a long 3-point shot. Wouldn't go short off the rim. Karam's to the corner, picked up by Brent Pennington. The Huskies will have another chance at the bucket. Fist in the air and a whistle. Going to be a foul called. They're going to whistle this foul on Western Boone. In the ball game for the Huskies, going to be number 11, Lucas Letzinger. He's a junior class member, 6'1". He'll enter the ball game right now. Taking a break is Johnny Cambron. Out top, 16-footer, straight away, wouldn't go, Gus Etchison. Ball caroms. They say it's going to be last touch by Hamilton Heights. Wethington thought so. He let the ball go on out of bounds. Official agreed. 37-28. 3:30 left. We're in the third quarter. Crossing the timeline, working the right side to the left side now. Spencer Wright on the back pedal dribble. He's bringing against Isaac Hickok. He'll dish it down in the paint. Shot when you go. That was 24. Jake Jones back the other direction. Gus Etchison. He'll go coast to coast and put some English on it. He'll get the bucket. He crossed it over. It was similar to Michael Jordan, but he went right side to left side, did Gus. And Gus put some English on it, got the bucket. He got fouled. And he'll shoot one more. 39-28 in the ball game for Western Boone. We're going to see number 20, Caleb Freeman, taking a breather. Going to be number 24, Jake Jones. At the free throw line, looking for a three-point play, Gus Etchison. He'll eye it, fly it. It's good. 39, now 40. 40-28. Huskies by 12. 3:05 on the game clock. Works at left side. Spencer Wright on the dribble. Kept the ball under his hand. Worm back left side. Out top now with the basketball is Stoudemire. He'll pass it down low. Tipped away there, Gus Etchison. Picked up by Hudson Hosteller. Back to Gus. He'll go back to the basket. He'll go off the glass. Wouldn't go that time. Rebound secured by number 20, Caleb Freeman for Western Boone. They go back the other direction. Stoudemire down the lane. Goes off the glass. 2-point bucket for Cortez Stoudemire. 40-30. Hamilton Heights by 10. 2:29 on the game clock. Out top with the basketball. Brent Pennington works at left side behind the arc. Isaac Hickok to the corner. That's Hudson Hosteller. He'll bring it back out. Back pedal, Joe. He'll work at left side. Out top to Brent. We're going to see two Huskies check in next dead ball. There'll be a foul called right now. That was Brent Pennington going hard to the hoop. Entering the ball game for Hamilton Heights back in the game, number 23, Luke Carroll. And number 1 for Hamilton Heights, that's Noah Linville. Noah Linville, a junior, 5'10". Seeing action in both halves right now. We'll mention 2:13 left. It'll be inbound, right in the bucket. Brought in there by Isaac Hickok, dishes it off. And then Lucas Letzinger in the ball game goes off the glass. 2-point bucket for Lucas. In the front court with the basketball. Right side behind the arc. 22, Connor Holt. Back pedal dribble. He's going to bounce it low. Playing defense right there. Trying to play defense. The whistle might have been a tad late. He took a little bit of a Polaroid, but maybe had the right call. The official going to call the foul on number 23, Luke Carroll. He was back playing, reached in there when the ball came on the bounce pass. They called him for a motion right there with the arm. So 42-30 to the corner. Western Boone, that's 22, Connor Hole. They work down low, Stoudemire, inside out, back to Hole. He took the three from the corner, wouldn't go. Ball's loose, picked up by Isaac Hickok. They'll go down low. Luke Carroll off the glass, a bit strong, wouldn't go. Back the other direction. Stoudemire crossing the timeline. He's on the dribble. He'll work elbow left side, dish off to Wethington. Back out top to Stoudemire. He'll work it right side behind the arc, 22. That's Connor Hole. He'll dribble in. He'll dish off. Teammate Caleb Freeman off the glass, wouldn't go. Rebound, Stoudemire. Stoudemire behind the arc, working against him, Lucas Letzinger. Out top, short off the mark, wouldn't go. That was Wethington saving the basketball underneath their basket. That's an okay thing. That was number 20 saving the basketball, Caleb Freeman. Hamilton Heights gets the recipient of the save. Back the other direction. Out top, shot would go. That was Brent Pennington, just left of center with the basketball, working the left side, crossing over. Going to go off the glass. Got the bucket. Stoudemire. There's going to be a whistle and a foul. Stoudemire going to get the bucket. And they're going to say the foul's going to be evidently called on Western Boone. I'm not sure here. They're going to say 23 committed the foul, but they're going to count the bucket. Stoudemire thought he was going to get a three-point play opportunity, but the foul was the offensive foul called on Brett Wethington. Weathington picks up his first foul in the ball game, but the bucket does count. Evidently, the shot happened about the same time the foul took place. 42-32, 10-point advantage. Hamilton Heights, ball's in the front court. Hudson Hosteller, 43 seconds left. Third quarter on the dribble out top. Hudson Hosteller. Hosteller with the basketball stationary out near the center line. Working against him is Cortez Stoudemeyer. 30 seconds left. He'll work it the other side now. That's Hudson Hosteller. Good dribbler. He'll work it back out. He'll dish the ball off. Number 1, Noah Linville. Noah Linville stationary dribble out by the star at center court. He'll work the left side. Working against him is 22, Connor Hole. 13 seconds left. Third quarter, it's 42-32. Huskies looking for that last shot. 5 seconds left. They're working left side out top. Lucas, he'll square up behind the arc. Shot on the way, got it. Lucas Letziger just left of center, hit the 3. We'll go to a third quarter break, 45-32. Hamilton Heights by 13. We'll go to a fourth quarter, and we'll mention this game is in part being brought to you by FritzandFishers.com since 1983. Visit them online or visit them on site. 317-842-2228. That will ring right into their dealership in Fishers. Great cars, great prices, great customers. They have 2 Hamilton County locations. That's Fritz and Fishers at 8599 East 116th Street, Fishers, Indiana. Also, Fritz in Noblesville, 2400 Westfield Road, Noblesville, Indiana. You can explore their quality used car inventory. You can visit them online, or you can visit them on site. That's FritzandFishers.com, FRITZ. First horn sounds. 8 minutes left. This game is being simulcast live audio, HamiltonCountyTelevision.com. More schools, more sports, more coverage. Check them out. That's HamiltonCountyTelevision.com. They also produce for the television. So we'll mention you can check them out. You can pick up a lot of basketball here in the winter. 8 minutes on the game clock. Going to be brought in, backcourt, Stoudemeyer. Possession belongs to the Stars. Picked up there by Spencer Wright, who gets the ball back. They'll go baseline, kick it to the corner, 3-point shot on the way. Rims off, wouldn't go. That was Stoudemeyer. Rebound the basketball is Spencer Wright. They'll reset the offense. Out top, 3-point shot on the way, wouldn't go. That was 24. Jake Jones. Hamilton Heights bounds the basketball. That's Luke Carroll. Dishes it off. Hudson Hosteller, he's in the front court now. He'll pass it right side near the corner. On the dribble, Lucas Letziger. They'll pass it down low. They're going to call a kick. Referee deemed it as a kick. It looked like he moved the foot. The foot was almost completely on the ground, but it was moving. Good call. 45-32. Left of the bucket. They're going to give it to Hamilton Heights. Got discombobulated there. Thought it was Western's ball, or Western Boone. It's not. It's Hamilton Heights at their own baseline. They bring it in, brought in by Luke Carroll. Got it to Lucas Letziger. Back to Carroll. Now back to Lucas. Behind the arc. They're working left side. Noah Linville. Behind the arc, Hudson Hosteller. 7:14 on the game clock. Fourth quarter. Noah Linville on the dribble. He'll dribble in. He'll take a shot. Free throw line. Rimmed off. Wouldn't go. Rebound secured. 21. Spencer Wright. Crossing the timeline on the dribble. Stoudemeyer out top. He'll pick up the dribble left side. He'll move it left side. Dribble in. Take a closer shot. Wouldn't go. Shot taken there by 22. Connor Hole tipped out of bounds, trying to secure the board. Western Boone going to tap it out of bounds. Belongs to Hamilton Heights. They'll bring it from the backcourt, 84 feet in. 45-32. On the dribble right side is Hudson Hosteller. Hosteller works the right side. He'll go baseline. Going to be a bump foul. Going to be Stoudemeyer. Stoudemeyer just impeding his progress a little bit. They're going to call a foul on the baseline. 45-32. Stoudemeyer picks out number 2 in the ball game. Western Boone now with 5, Hamilton Heights with 3. Trying to take the basketball inbound right there. Spencer Wright. Going to inbound the basketball. Belongs to Hamilton Heights. And give the ball to Luke Carroll. He'll inbound the basketball in the ultimate corner right there. Hamilton Heights front court on the baseline. Taking a breather right now for the Stars. Going to be number 24, Jake Jones. So they're working out top. Noah Linville. They go back door on the dribble. Baseline jumper. Hudson Hosteller rimmed off and go. Rebound over. The picked up there by Lucas Letzinger. He looks down low and finds Johnny Cameron. Cameron off the glass. Credit a good pass from Lucas. Off the glass, wouldn't go. Letzinger boards the basketball. Back the other direction. They're going to go coast to coast. They're going to call an offensive foul. Not so sure, but they're going to call it. Lucas Letzinger going to pick up the foul. He went coast to coast. He got the board. Went about 75 feet. Traveled right there. Substitution, Hamilton Heights going to check back in with number 0, Gus Etchison, and number 14, Brent Pennington. Number 1, Noah Linville going to take a breather. Number 23, Luke Carroll going to take a breather. They both get medium 5s from Coach Brett Crist. 6-11, clock moving. 47-32, Hamilton Heights by 15. Behind the arc, Spencer Wright back around the perimeter. In the ball game is number 5, Marcus Stepp. Marcus Stepp, a freshman, 5'9", back in the ball game. Reverse layup off the glass, got the bucket. That's the senior, Cortez Stoudemeyer, for 2. 47-34. 13-point advantage for the Huskies. They're working down low. Off the glass, a bit strong. Wouldn't go. Johnny Cameron. Another good pass from Lucas Letzinger. They're working through the baseline. They're working back around out top. Hole with the 3-point shot. Wouldn't go. Rebound, Johnny Cameron. 6'4", Johnny Cameron. I mentioned last night he was 6'5". He looks like he is. 47-34. Reverse layup off the glass, left-handed. That's Gus Etchison. 49-34. Working at left side. Stoudemeyer put it off the glass. Might have got a little free half a quarter step. Never got the bucket. No whistle. 49-36. Out top with the basketball on the dribble, Hudson Hosteller. Working against him is Stoudemeyer. He'll dribble in. He'll try to kick it to the corner. He thought maybe Johnny Cameron might have been cutting just a little bit closer. Johnny might have wanted to try that 3-point shot. Ball goes out of bounds, belongs to Western Boone. 49-36. Crossing the timeline, number 3, Cortez Stoudemeyer works at left side behind the arc. That's number 5, Marcus Stepp. They go underneath the bucket. Credit that bucket in the paint. 2-point shot good. Number 21, Spencer Wright. 49-38. 11-point advantage, Hamilton Heights. Deep in the front court, opposite the scores bench, stationary dribble. Gus Etchison looking for some defense. Here comes the defense, 22, Connor Hole. He'll dribble, he'll go right side off the glass. Shot wouldn't go. Gus Etchison going to go to the foul line. He's going to shoot twice. They're going to whistle this foul on Western Boone Stars. Number 3, Cortez Stoudemeyer. He picks up number 3 in the ball game. Team foul number 6, Western Boone. Hamilton Heights with 4 thus far in the second half. Shot up and good. He'll get one more. Gus Etchison on the lane. Free throw shooter. As mentioned, Gus Etchison started the contest 77% at the free throw line. Last night he went 1 for 2. He'll get one more. 50-38. Shot in the air. Rimmed off, wouldn't go. Rebound secured by Spencer Wright of Western Boone. Across the timeline on the dribble. He'll dribble in. He'll try to get it through the corner. Stoudemeyer takes a 3. 3-point shot wouldn't go from the corner. 22, Connor Hole goes back up with it off the glass. Good board in the paint. 2-point bucket for Connor Hole. Timeout on the surface. 4:02 left. 50-40. And will mention this game is also in part being brought to you by Sign Production. A business with a good sign is a sign of good business. Computer-generated, painted, and sandblasted signs, billboard advertising, large format signage, vehicle graphics and lettering, banners and window lettering, sign production since 1985. They're located west of Arcadia, 2.5 miles up to Devaney Road. You can dial them up at 317-984-3765. You can reach them by cell phone or text message 317-946-2424. That's Sign Production, Arcadia. Second horn sounds, 4:02 on the game clock. Second buzzer, that's the second buzzer there. Stars are out on the surface. Here come the Huskies. 4:02, 50-40. 10-point advantage, Hamilton Heights in front. 4:02 left. We're in the fourth quarter. Pretty cold outside. That wind has whipped around, getting the Arctic blast. Going to get a little bit more of it tomorrow. I tell you what, we didn't need to go to Florida for the last 3 weeks. It wasn't too bad here. Going to inbound the basketball left of the bucket. Going to be brought in by Brent Pennington. So work at baseline. Johnny Cameron back to Pennington. Be pressure in the backcourt. The pass across the timeline to Johnny Cameron. Out top, Brent Pennington on the dribble. He'll go right side. He'll bring it back out, being guarded by Spencer Wright. He'll toss it back across the timeline. It was tipped, picked up by Gus Etchison. He'll bring it back across the timeline and work it down low. He found Johnny Cameron down low in the paint. Goes off the glass right side. 2-point bucket for Johnny. Out top, shot going to go. That was Stoudemire. Going to whistle a foul. A rebounding foul going to be whistled on Western Boone. They'll inbound the basketball here in a moment. They're going to whistle this foul. Double check here. 23, Brett Weddington picks up number 2. That's team foul number 7. They'll walk the distance. Going to the stripe is Johnny Cameron. Don't want to put any pressure on him, but he's the only guy on the Huskies that's still shooting 100%. He's 2 for 2. 3:31 on the game clock. First shot up, good. Nothing but net. 53-40. 53-40, the first 2 years. IU got the NCAA banners up there. For a second shot when he goes off the mark, rims out. 3 for 4 on the season. Johnny Cameron. So working into paint. Off the glass, got the bucket. A foul occurs. Spencer Wright going to go to the foul line. He got the bucket. He'll shoot one more. They're going to whistle this foul. Hamilton Heights number 11. That's Lucas Letzinger. He picks up his second in the ball game. Going through the foul line is Spencer Wright. He'll bounce once. He'll eye and slide. First one, nothing but net. Only one he'll get. 3-point play, Spencer Wright. They'll inbound the basketball. Hudson Hostel. First to the timeline, right side. Opposite the scores bench in the front court now. Outside working against him is Stoudemire. Dish off right side. That's Lucas Letzinger on the dribble. Out top, they give it to Gus Etchison. Behind the back dribble, back pedal. They'll work it back in. They go free throw line. They'll dish it down low. Johnny Cameron, 2-point bucket. Cameron for 2. A good pass from Etchison. 55-43. Out top, 3-point man. 3-point bomb. Spencer Wright, I believe, right there for 3. 55-46, a 9-point ball game. 2:51 left. Picked up in the backcourt from being across the timeline, looking to Gus Etchison. Double team, working against him, number 22, Connor Hole. Connor Hole having difficulty right there to basically get out of his ways. I tell you what, Gus Etchison has quickness that you definitely cannot teach. 55-46. He'll go to the foul line right now. He'll shoot the 1 and bonus. Team foul number 8. That's the 4th foul in the contest. 22, Connor Hole. First shot, good. 56-46. Etchison will have one more. It's back to a 10-point advantage for Hamilton Heights. 2:44 left. Bounce 1 to Gus Etchison. He'll get one more. 2:44 left, 56-46. He'll fly the second one. It's good also. 57-46. Huskies by 11. Crossing the timeline, Spencer Wright, he'll drive in. He'll go off the glass shot. I'm going to go. Rebounds. Brent Pennington. Half court, he'll get it to Johnny Cameron. He'll go in for a slam. Wouldn't go. Gus Etchison made a good feed. Ball comes out. He ends up with Gus Etchison. He'll fake a pass behind the back. He'll go off the glass. That's Gus Etchison for 2 points. 59-46. Left side off the glass. Strong wouldn't go for Stoudemire. Rebound put back is good. That's Brett Webbington. Going to be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Josh Burkett. 59-48. 2:14 left. Pretty good ball game in the works. They usually are right here at Western Boone High School. Western Boone High School. We are thankful to be here. Along with simulcast, Hamilton County Television.com. 2:14 left. There's the first buzzer. Each team standing. That's a 30-second timeout. They're allowed to sit for a 60-second timeout. They have them mandatory stand for a 30-second timeout. The buzzers, 30-second timeout. Buzzes at 15 seconds, and then again at 30. For a full timeout, it buzzes at 45 seconds, and then at 60. We're going to inbound the basketball. Right of the bucket, going to be brought in court by Brent Pennington. Looking to get it in. Going to get it into Gus Etchison. He's on the dribble. Going to be a reach-in foul. They call it foul on 21, Spencer Wright. Spin move right there, Gus Etchison trying to avoid two defenders. Spencer Wright reaches in. They blow the whistle, call the foul. I tell you what, they have called fouls here tonight. I'm not saying they called any that weren't worthy of calling. They called several. And this is probably, my estimation, best referee crew we've seen, or that I've seen this year. Short off the mark when you go. Out top, Gus Etchison trying for the 1-and-1. Couldn't get it. Ball carried out. Ends up in the hands of Gus. Back pedal dribble in the corner. They're working around. We're going to get number 5, Marcus Step. Back out top. They get it to Etchison. They're going to whistle the foul. It's going to be whistled on 21, Spencer Wright. Spencer Wright going to pick up the foul to put Hamilton Heights in the double bonus. Gus Etchison going to go to the foul line. He's going to shoot 2. Spencer Wright picks up foul number 4 in the ball game. Huskies with 5 accumulative here in the second half. First shot up, rimmed off, wouldn't go. We'll get one more. 59-48. Gus Etchison at the free throw line. I.D. Kickock going to back up before the shot, get behind the three-point line. Defensively there. Second shot up, rimmed around, fell in. Got the back end of a 2-shot foul. That was Gus Etchison. 60-48. They'll go right side off the glass. Stoudemire got the bucket. That was Cortez Stoudemire. Cuts the lead back to 10. In the front court on the dribble, Hudson Hosteller. He'll dish it left side. Lucas Letziger. It was a high pass. It was a little bit tall, not too bad. But Hamilton Heights going to turn the ball over. They'll give it back to Western Boone. 60-50. Brought in Spencer Wright. He'll dish it left side, point guard. Cortez Stoudemire on the dribble, left side. On the dribble now, gives the ball back up. That's Spencer Wright. Gives it back to Stoudemire. They'll work it right side. They're going to call a goaltend. Gus Etchison going to get called for goaltending. Ball was on the way to the rim. I tell you what, he can sky. But I tell you what, the basket is going to count. There's about a 12-foot shot. Had some arc to it. 60-52. Back the other direction. Behind the arc. Out top, we're to basketball, Brent Pennington, Lucas Letziger, right side, Hudson Hosteller. To the corner, going to go baseline. He'll bring it back out. That's Gus Etchison. 1:10 left. Fourth quarter. Out top, they're working down low off the glass. 2-point bucket. Number 2, Isaac Kickock. Credit a good pass from Gus Etchison. 62-52. 58 seconds left. Behind the arc. They'll work it right side. Take a shot from the baseline 3-point area. Wouldn't go. That shot taken by number 5, Marcus Step. Hamilton Heights with the board. Gus Etchison. He boards it, goes across the timeline. They'll go right side off the glass. Layup, Gus Etchison for 2. 64-52. 36 seconds. Out top, three-point land. Shot wouldn't go. Spencer Wright got fouled again in the act of shooting. He was not down on the surface yet, so he's still in the air. He's going to get 3 shots. Going to whistle this foul on Isaac Hickok. Sometimes you can play basketball and you can do it in such a way that your team benefits by the way you shoot the ball. And Spencer Wright did a pretty good job on that shot. He's wearing low-cut tennis shoes. I tell you what, I don't know. Got the first one, he'll get 2 more. Spencer Wright. He's wearing low-cut tennis shoes. You know he's got no ankle problems. I hope he never does. That'll make him much stronger to flush out of the pocket and make those throws. Second shot on the way, good. 64-54. He'll get 1 more. Toe up to the line. 10-point advantage, Hamilton Heights. Spencer Wright, good at the foul line on 3. They're going to inbound the basketball. Brent Pennington tosses it in. Hudson Hosteller tosses it up ahead. Lucas Letziger, going to be a bump foul. Brett Weddington going to be right there. He'll be the culprit of the bump foul. It'll be a double bonus. This time it's going to be number 11, Lucas Letziger, at the foul line. 29.9 seconds left. That's the 3rd foul in the ball game on Weddington. First shot good. 65-55. You get 1 more. Hamilton Heights by 10. Back at the foul line. He'll eye it, fly it. Lucas Letzinger, good on both. 29.9. Across the timeline, Stoudemire. 28 seconds out top. He'll try a shot. Deflected by Hudson Hosteller. It's going to go on out of bounds. It's going to be the last touch by Hamilton Heights. It's going to be inbound left of the bucket. Number 22, Connor Hole. He'll bring it to the corner on the turnaround drive. Just outside the paint, he'll go off the glass. That was Stoudemire. Wouldn't go. Rebound, Gus Etchison to the front court. They're going to whistle a foul. Gus Etchison fouled at about the half-court stripe. Gus going to shoot 2 more, double bonus. Hamilton Heights, 15.5 left. Foul's going to be whistled. Western Boone, number 3, Cortez Stoudemire. He's got 4 in the ball game. That's Etchison at the free throw line. He'll eye the first one, fly it. It's good. 67-55. Gus Etchison, 1 more at the foul line. 15.5 seconds left in the ball game. Second shot up, rimmed around, fell off. Wouldn't go. Rebound. 22, Connor Hole. 12 seconds left. Long shot out top from Connor. Wouldn't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to belong to Hamilton Heights. Going to be brought in, left of the bucket. 14, Brent Pennington, long baseball pass to the front court. Gus Etchison makes the reception. He'll hold the basketball. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And the ball's going to belong to the referees. 32 minutes gone by. Final score, Hamilton Heights 67, Western Boone 55. We thank you for listening. We thank my wife back home, sound check. She actually texted me my notes. I had some notes at home I left. She texted them. I tell you what, iPads are nice. We thank Jim Wofford, HamiltonCountyTelevision.com. More schools, more sports, more coverage. We thank you for listening. We're going to bow out of here. No matter if you're home or away, if you're teaching or learning, you've always got to keep the fire burning.